Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're on Chequamegon Bay up in Ashland, Wisconsin, and we have our sweepstake winners. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, it's a cloudy, cool day, and we're up on beautiful Chequamegon Bay. Did I say that right?
You did.
Okay, with our buddy Josh Teigen. And Josh, this is the time of year where the smallmouth bass fishing is awesome, right?
Yeah, they're up in the shallows. The bite's pretty good. We got a spawn bite going on and a post spawn bite, and they're fired up.
Well, this is a fun day for us, and I want to thank you for hosting this every year. We have the winners of the John Gillespie's Fleet Farm Fishing Getaway Giveaway Contest, and you always guide for the 2 days for the winners up here, and they have a chance not only at smallmouth but other varieties of fish.
Well, that's what's fun. You know, not only do they have smallmouth, we could catch pike, we could catch walleyes, sturgeon. You just don't know what you're going to catch.
Well, these guys are itching to get some fish. You want to meet those guys?
Let's meet them.
Yes, it is my pleasure to introduce the winner of the John Gillespie Fleet Farm Fishing Getaway Giveaway. It is my buddy Gene Kilcher. And Gene, where are you from?
Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
And what did you do for a living?
A heavy equipment operator.
That's a lot of skill, isn't it?
Yep, enjoyed it.
So you worked on a lot of the highways in Wisconsin?
Oh yeah, all over the state.
I'm going to tell the folks the secret. Your wife actually won this trip,
Yes,
Liz.
she did.
And she said, I don't want to go fishing, but you do.
Yep, so I thanked her very much.
Yeah, now who's our special guest here today?
Glenn Berwager.
Glenn, it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too, John.
You didn't have to drive too far for this.
Nope, you live right where Josh does in Iron River.
Iron River, Wisconsin. Okay, and so you fished out here quite a bit.
Yep, years ago.
Well, today is smallmouth bass. You like those?
Yes.
Now, who's going to be the first to catch one between you two guys?
I guess I will.
You will. Okay. All right, guys.
We'll have to see about that.
All right.
They say things aren't built like they used to be. Tell that to John Johnson, the craftsman behind Recon Boats. He and his small team make each boat by hand, maintaining the highest standards. Every shred of fiberglass, every stitch of upholstery, every latch, hinge, and switch. It's all in the details, which is why the angler is at the forefront of the design philosophy for every Recon boat. Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen.
I'll tell you what, folks, I've been a proud user of AMSOIL for many years, and us sportsmen a lot of times not only have a truck, but a boat, an ATV, a snowmobile. And how do you figure out which AMSOIL product to use in each machine?
Yeah, that can be a challenge sometimes, and you know, we make it easy. We've got a lookup guide. You just go to amsoil.com, you put in your vehicle, whatever it may be, whether it's a boat, a wheeler, a truck, a trailer, whatever. You pick out your product, it tells you how much and which product to put in. Real simple.
And one thing I want to mention too, AMSOIL does a ton of research before you even put the product on the market. You make sure that it's the best.
That's correct. It's years in the making for a product to launch. There's a ton of research and development to make sure that it's going to protect like it's supposed to.
And folks, to find the AMSOIL you want, go to amsoil.com. Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about, we're on Chequamegon Bay up in Ashland, Wisconsin. Smallmouth, walleyes, northern pike, whatever bites. But this jerk minnow has been a good bait for me the last couple of years fishing here. It catches both species. Now, this is a new one, huh?
Yeah, this is the Kalen's Google Eye Spinner Jig. You reel it real slow. It's got that spinner on the bottom, and then I got a Kalen's Lunker Grub on there.
So just a steady retrieve?
Steady, slow retrieve, just reel it just above the bottom.
All right, which guest is going to be the first to connect here today? Is it going to be Glenn or Gene?
I'm going to say Glenn. We'll see, though.
Look at that, it's Gene the fishing machine. He's got a smallmouth bass that he can just flip in there, Gene. So what were you doing there, just reeling steady?
Just a little jumping off the bottom stuff.
Okay, well that's your first one of the day, so you beat Glenn, huh?
Hey, that's important there.
Hey,
there we go,
right
John.
after Gene.
Yeah.
You think this could be a walleye, Josh?
Oh, it's a nice Molly.
Yeah, need the net there?
I can flip them.
Okay.
I think, we'll see here. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's a decent
not a bad
bass.
one. Couple pounds.
Now, Josh, you guide out here pretty much every day. What is a good day in terms of numbers?
A really good day is usually 30 to 40 this time of year. Average day is about 20.
Really?
Yep.
That many.
Yep.
And what we should mention that this is a trophy fishery here. What is the deal?
So you can keep one fish over 22 inches.
And that's hard to get.
And it's very rare. I've never personally seen a 22. Now, with the mouth closed on a bump board, tail pinched, we see some 21 and 7/8, but getting a 22 is almost unheard of.
But that's what makes the fishery so
That's
good.
why it's so good. They're all getting released, and it's one heck of a fishery.
What do you got there, buddy?
I got a nice smallie
All
on,
right,
John.
here we go. I'll tell you what, folks, these smallmouth are so much fun. You're gonna need that net, Josh?
Yeah, this might be a 5-pounder, John.
Oh, wow, that's a beautiful fish, Josh.
Look at
There you
that
go,
one.
buddy. Holy smallmouth bass. Is that uncommon, Josh?
No, there's a lot this size out here, John. That's a dandy. I mean, that's over 20 inches. Actually, it's probably not a 5-pounder because it's a spawned out fish, but
Take a look at this, though, folks. With that bait that you got on there.
That is the Kalen's Google Eye spinner jig, and that has been hot this spring for these bass.
And when you got water like we do today, you've had a lot of rain up here, so the water's kind of stained.
Yep.
That spinner is...
That's the added attractant, and then I put a lunker grub on there, and that grub just, it's got that tail on there, and they love to follow baits, and I think that grub there just kind of gets them to eat it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we went through a dry spell there. Josh moved the boat. We're fishing in what, 2 feet of water?
Yeah, 2 feet of water
That is
here.
incredible. Nice one?
Yeah, that's a good one, John.
Ooh, is that a beautiful fish?
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And that was on a wacky one.
On the wacky.
Yeah, good job there, pal.
Just switch to the wacko and weightless because we are fishing shallow here. But yeah, he smoked it way out there.
Now, is that a female?
Oh, here, we got another fish going.
Got one on the, really?
Oh, he dropped it. Dang.
So what Josh does, he'll run a live sucker behind the boat. Now that's a spawned out female, I would think, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a spawned out fish. But yeah, it's a nice one.
Beautiful fish.
Probably
What,
a 19 incher, 19 and a half or so.
Hey, Gene the fishing machine. He's got a good one on there, Josh.
Yeah, he does. Real
How's
good
that
one.
feel there, Gino?
Oh, good.
All right,
good.
buddy. We got to get this one in, Gene.
No, there we
Oh,
go.
nice fish there, Gene.
Awesome. On the
Good
wacko.
job there, buddy, Eugene. Hey, Eugene, I got one question for you, buddy. When you were operating big machinery, your nickname was?
Cheetos.
How did you get a nickname Cheetos?
Constantly eating them.
Oh, man,
Had
that's
the bag
the
right
deal
next to
right
me,
there.
just
What'd you think of that fight?
good. Jumping out of the water and everything.
Don't they
Always
battle?
get that buried in
Yeah,
there.
here, I'll get you a pliers.
That's a great job. Hold them
yeah.
up real quick
Yeah,
there,
hold 'em
Gino.
up real quick.
There you go, buddy. Gene, the fishing machine.
Hit him. Yep, you got him.
All right, hey, there we go. Old Glenaroo, you got one on, buddy?
Yeah, I don't think it's too big, but it's a fish.
Hey, now Glenn, you grew up in this area. Is that a big perch for here?
Yeah. Yes.
And you
Male.
guys used to catch a lot of them?
Yeah. Quite a few years ago.
Boy, that's a dandy right there.
Yeah, it is. You got some
And that was
pliers,
on a
Josh?
sucker minnow, Josh?
Yeah, that was on a sucker minnow and the Kalen's live bait jig, but yeah, he choked it down. It'd be nice if we get into about 20 more of them.
Yeah, no kidding. Here we go, back of the boat now there, Josharoo. That one was interesting. He hit real close to the boat, and you can see this water is real dingy here. Nice fish there, huh,
yeah,
Josh?
that's a dandy.
That is a beautiful bass right there. But this water is real dingy from all the rain you've had up here. Where's that wacko?
Yeah, look at that. He even hailed it.
Just incredible
Way
how he
down there.
ate that fish. But when you get real dingy water like that, and we'll show the folks in a minute, you really got to fish slow.
Very slow. They can't see very well. They're just laying on the bottom. You basically got to put it right in their face for them to eat it.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. 30% off all Rapala fishing lures and fishing gear on sale starting at 83 cents.
Ooh, Josh, this one feels pretty. Oh, he's coming at us,
Still
buddy.
got him? Still got him?
Yeah, he's coming
All right.
at me and trying to keep a tight line on
Yep.
him.
Here,
Get
go
that
this
middle
way.
rod
Yep,
out
go
of the
this
way.
way.
Here he is over on this side. This feels like a good fish, Josh.
Good.
Taking the runs too, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's a real nice one.
Is it a real nice
Yeah.
one? Oh, yeah,
It's a
that's
dandy.
a dandy right there, pal.
They just don't give up.
Wow, I'll tell
Nice
you
one.
what. Now that fish fought, folks. I mean, really hard. And this is a beautifully colored fish too, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah, it really is. Pretty fish.
Boy, did he fight.
Yeah.
And again, folks, we are moving these baits so slow, aren't we?
Yeah, they're pretty picky. And one thing we should mention too is we had rain about a week ago, and a lot of our areas we normally fish are really stirred up. So the key today is just trying to find that clear water with a somewhat active bite. Now we just got here and you got one right away, so that's a good sign.
Isn't that a pretty fish? I mean, that really is. Was that right after mine?
Yeah, right after yours, John.
It's amazing. Ooh, look at that. That is a beauty. And we found some clearer water, folks.
Yep.
I think that has really made the difference here, Josh. You need some help there, buddy?
I'll grab them, John.
But no, and you talked about all that rain that dirtied up this water. When it's clear, and in the month of June, you can actually do really well on surface baits, can't you, Josh?
Yeah, you really can. They start getting aggressive. The water gets warmer. You know, we'll see it in the high 60s, low 70s, and they really start to fire up. That'll happen actually pretty soon.
Really? Any day, huh? That's another beautiful, beautiful fish. We were fishing Lake Superior out of Ashland, Wisconsin, a 5.5 hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
If you are a spring walleye fisherman, grab some of these. They're an incredible bait. Kalins, rattling google eye, hair jigs. Right there, Ryan. Ooh, that one pounded it. Wow, dude, that is my first cast. Beautiful walleye right there on the hair, man. Perky, lively, smacking hair jigs. Doesn't get much better, does it? Big, fat, chunky spring walleyes.
Out here, it takes a certain type. The type who's always the first one out. The type who knows deep down everyone else is just fishing for second. Enter the Apex Series. See more fish. Seize more victories. Settle for nothing less. With unrivaled clarity, it's the top fish finder for the most demanding type of angler. Only from Humminbird.
Folks, I've relied on Johnson Pump products for many years, and now they're even better. Check out the new Aqua Void Bilge and the Aqua O2 Aerator.
The best advantage with the new products is no tools necessary to replace your motor cartridge. Quick watertight connector and the same easy change cartridge. With the new motor cartridges, we have a high efficiency impeller and a low amp draw motor. To the angler, they're gonna have faster fill of their live wells and they're gonna have better aeration along with a faster evacuation of their bilge. This pump will fit on any boat. It has a multi-configuration inlet port as well as a 360 rotation outlet port.
Johnson Pump, reliability on board. Hey, what has Glenn got? Let's see. Oh, that's a nice perch right there. Hey, Josh, you want to switch gears and try for those?
Yeah, we might have to try for a little bit if we can keep catching them that size.
Hey, Glenn, that's a beauty, buddy.
Yeah,
what was that on?
That was on that wacko.
On the wacko.
Hit him.
Hit him hard.
You got him.
Ooh, there you go. That was on the minnow that we've had laying out there, folks. Get him, right after your perch.
There we go.
Hey, Glenn, that's back-to-back cast, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we're on a roll.
Yeah. Now, you grew up here in the Ashland area. There's a lot of good fishing up here, isn't there, Glenn?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, that's a beautiful bass right there, buddy. We
There
got to
you
get
go.
a
Let me
picture
hold
of
him
that.
Yeah, this is fun.
Good job there, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, it
nice
went a
one.
long time, and now they're biting, huh?
It's an afternoon bite, I guess, today.
Yeah. Hey, Glenn, smile. You're hot. You're the hot stick now there, buddy.
Oh, big smallie.
Oh, big smallmouth bass.
Big
That's
smallie.
a beautiful fish. Nice fish
Nice.
there,
That's a
Glenn.
big, oh my, that's a tanker there.
Hey, that
is
might
the
be.
biggest
Is that
one.
the biggest of the day, John?
Yeah, it is for sure, John.
That is awesome,
Oh, look at
buddy.
that thing here. Let me
Look
hold
at
him
that.
up. That's a
Hey,
monster.
Glenn, that's a trophy fish, buddy.
Yes, it is.
That is an absolute trophy.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, that's a
Now,
big-
can you tell if that's a female, Josh?
That one looks like a male there, John. Yep.
Seriously, male smallmouth that big.
Oh yeah, they grow big out here.
Eugene, the fishing machine.
Hey.
You guys are giggling now as the fish are biting, aren't you, Gene?
Yep.
All right. Oh, here he is. Not a big one, but a nice one. Hey, nice net job there. in the corner
Just like we
there.
planned it.
Yep. Hey, Gene, I was just talking to Glenn before. The smallmouth fishing, even though you let them go, is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's feisty.
I mean, they battle you, and
It's the fight.
Yeah, that's a nice little bass right there.
Oh, having a lot of fun.
Way to go, Cheetos! Good job there, Cheetos.
I like it.
Is this a good one, Josh?
It sure looks like a good one.
Don't lose them, Cheetos. Don't lose them, Cheetos. Cheetos.
In the clam.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Now,
Another nice one.
Cheetos. That's a gorgeous fish. I don't know. Let's see if he beats Glenn.
Oh, no, I think Glenn was...
Oh, that's a beautiful fish. That's a solid 4. And so you guys drove bulldozers together over the years?
Yep, heavy equipment, built roads. And,
Built a lot of roads in Wisconsin?
Yep.
Like
mostly.
Whereabouts?
29, 53, all over the state.
All those major highways?
Yep.
Well, thanks for doing that, man, because we got good roads and you got a good smallmouth right there.
Yep.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2024 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Ethan Ficker of Onalaska, Wisconsin, caught this 15¼ inch crappie on Lake Kentucky using a rattle trap. Lisa Applin of Horicon, Wisconsin, caught this 20-inch largemouth bass on a lake using a spinner. Tom Flancer of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, caught this 13-inch bluegill on a Bass Lake using a waxworm. James Erickson of Outing, Minnesota, caught this 30-inch walleye on a secret lake using a jig and minnow. And this week's first kid winner is Wyatt Karski of Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, caught this 16¼ inch crappie in Waukesha County using a twister tail. And Zach Strabell of Theresa, Wisconsin, caught this 21½ inch largemouth bass on a private lake using a hula popper. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, the Angle Live Bait Cooler with net and air pump is on sale for $49.99. And save $10 on the Okeechobee Deluxe Tackle Bag, on sale for $59.99.
It's amazing, folks, how this afternoon bite has really turned on. It's a nice fish, Josh.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, look at that guy, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's another dandy.
Another.
I cannot believe the average size of the fish that we're catching this afternoon. And sometimes the sun just warming up the water a little bit can make the difference.
A lot of times it can. Even if it just raises a couple degrees, it can make a huge difference. That's why you got to fish all day, because you never know. I mean, each day is a little different.
You know, Eugene, an every week tradition on our show is to cook Johnsonville brats. And they've got a new flavor out for this summer. And you take a Johnsonville regular brat, 100% cuts of pure pork, and then they infuse it with Leinenkugel summer shandy.
Ooh,
so you not only get the great Johnsonville brat, you get the taste of Leinenkugel summer shandy along with it. Easy to cook, put them on the grill 15-20 minutes, and I don't like to burst them, you know, you just keep them getting until they're golden brown. All right, buddy, take a taste.
Yeah, that is an excellent taste.
Isn't that excellent? And again, those are the Johnsonville regular brats infused with Leinenkugel summer shandy. You gonna go and buy those?
Oh, you bet. Moist and, like I say, excellent taste.
Hey folks, look for Johnsonville brats infused with Leinenkugel summer shandy at your favorite retailer today. Meet Chris McGillis of McGillis Weimer, experienced personal injury lawyers.
You know, they come in and what we do is we want to hear their story. We want to make sure they're okay. We want to give them guidance. A lot of times we call it quarterbacking their case, right? Help them put themselves in a position where they can get the best medical treatment, they're taken care of. What we want to do is make sure that the only thing they have to worry about, John, is getting better, right? And we focus on everything else.
You know, Josh, you are in the elements all the time, and it gets chilly up here, even in the summertime on Lake Superior. And you really like this Blackfish storm skin, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I wear it all the time, the pants and the top. It's waterproof, it's warm, and it's very, very comfortable.
And windproof. And what I like is they got this wonderful fleece lining in here. And I'll tell you what, you fish or hunt in the Midwest, in the summertime you get up, it can be pretty chilly. I keep this in my truck year round.
I do as well. You got to have it.
And again, it's called?
Storm Skin by Blackfish.
What does Glenn have here, Josh?
I don't know what he's got. Is it? Ooh, looks like a nice one.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a nice pike right there.
There we go.
Hey,
Nice
Josh.
one.
You know, I'm kind of thinking, buddy, that that's what we should do today is target pike.
Yeah,
what are you
there's
thinking?
our sign right there. Oh, there
Nice
we go.
fish there, Glenn.
That's a dandy.
So you know what his nickname is now is Big Fish Glenn.
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you think though? Seriously, Josh, you know, we got enough bass. You want to kind of target these pike for a
Yeah,
while?
let's go after them. There's a lot of nice ones out here. Can't hurt.
How'd that bite feel there, Glenn?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this is here, Josh. Oh
Nice
my
pike.
gosh, look
Nice
at the
pike.
size of that northern pike.
Nice one.
Holy cow. You know, I am so glad, you know, you can go out and catch as many smallmouth as you want right now, folks, but nobody's fishing for these pike. And I'll tell you what, Josh, there's a lot of them in these sloughs right now.
They really are.
That's really a pretty fish, isn't it, buddy?
Gorgeous fish.
Yeah, now he's not as well built as the others,
Yep.
but you and I talked this morning, you know, let's catch the bass and then go for the pike, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Why not? You know,
Yeah.
they fight hard and they get big out here.
Old Cheetos is going to get on the board here now. Whoa, that's
big
a
jumper.
really nice smallmouth bass right there. And got him. All right, Cheetos.
Nice one.
Hey, Cheetos, we're fishing for pike.
Yeah, well, anything is fun to catch.
Yeah, yeah. And hey, you got to do me a favor there. Show the folks your Cheetos.
Okay, right
Yeah,
behind
let's
there.
see it.
There, put that right up now. Now, when
This
you,
is
What a
my
combo.
staple diet. So I got the nickname Cheetos.
no, but so when you were driving bulldozer, you had a bag of Cheetos with you?
Yep.
All the time?
So, yeah.
Oh, Josh.
You got something a little bigger on, John.
Well, we should tell the folks we've been catching a lot of small pike in the
Yeah.
last 15, 20 minutes.
a lot of them. This one's not a small
This
one.
is a pike though, huh?
Yeah, it's fighting like it. I don't know for sure, but it's fighting like one. Here we go. Take them.
Oh,
All
there
right.
is a beautiful fish, Josh
All
Teigen.
right.
And
Awesome.
you just said a couple of minutes ago
Yep.
there was a cabbage bed out there. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a big one yet.
Yep.
You did, buddy. You did.
We were due for one.
Oh, is that a dandy,
Man,
Josh?
that's a fatty.
Look at the build on that fish.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful big female pike. And you know, I'll tell you what, over the years, you and I have caught some big ones out here.
Yeah.
And it's something folks can actually target too.
Yeah, just imagine how many people go past here going up to Canada. And, you know, we got really big pike here, too. And we've caught them up to 45 inches out here. And there's a really good, healthy population of nice fish like this.
Well, look at the tummy on that. What's that, about 36 inches?
Yeah, I'd say right in there. For this time of year, it's a thick one.
You betcha.
There she goes.
Yeah, you got a face full of water there. You got another pike on?
It feels like one.
Oh, no, I think
Oh,
it's a
big
big smallmouth. Look
big
at the
smallmouth.
size of this. That's another beautiful smallmouth bass there,
Oh,
Josh.
I almost had him.
Yeah, I can help you, you
No,
know.
I got him.
Nice job there, buddy.
Cool.
And no, this is interesting because we're trying spots that Josh said are good northern spots, but the bass will mix in there. Huh?
Yeah, there's bass everywhere out here, so it's a nice mix. But yeah, he's hanging out in the cabbage weeds. That's probably a post-spawn female there. So
Here we go, Josh. Here we go in the back of the boat. We got our
Oh,
walleye.
nice.
There we go.
we finally got one.
Old Eugene wants the walleye to take home. And that was kind of neat, Josh.
Yeah, and this is a spot we usually don't see walleyes, so that's kind of cool.
And you know, I want to mention too, as we get into summer, you know, you catch a lot of walleyes here, don't you, in the summertime?
Yeah, we do. A lot of times you got to troll for them, but there's times you can catch them casting too.
Yeah, that's a Eugene dinner fish
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
that's gonna be delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you got him.
Yay, there we go. Eugene connects on the old minnow there in between his bites of Cheetos. Oh, there we go.
Oh, drag screamer. There we go.
Yay. There
All
we
right.
go.
Nice one.
Eugene.
Nice, Eugene.
Now that is a beautiful fish there,
Nice.
Eugene. I gotta ask you, buddy, is that because you started opening that bag of Cheetos?
Yeah, could have been.
No, that's a beautiful fish,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah, that's a
And
dandy.
I'm glad we decided to do this today because targeting pike is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun, and you know we're casting. We always got a Kalen slip bobber behind the boat, and that's that new live bait Kalen's jig on there too. So it's always nice to drag that behind the boat because a lot of times we're going over fish too that aren't seeing baits, or we're getting follows that aren't biting, and then they go back and see that sucker sitting back
Eugene,
there,
are you
so.
glad you won the Fleet Farm contest?
You bet.
Hey, Gino, you're gonna end your trip with another big bass.
Yeah. This has been exciting.
All right, man. Good. Oh, that's a Jim Dandy. Hey, Eugene. Now, I got to ask you, buddy, Did you enjoy this trip?
Yes, I did, very much.
What was your favorite part?
A lot of the, actually I say, a lot of action through the 2 days and everything else. Different varieties of fish, everything.
That Josh is a heck of a guide, isn't he?
Yes, yes.
Here we go, Josh. We're going to end our show here with a big old look at this smallie. Holy cow.
Oh, that's a nice one,
That is a
John.
beautiful fish there, Josh. There we go. And what a great trip this has been, a multi-species trip. And I want to talk about one thing. I want to talk about the River Rock Inn and Bait Shop in Ashland. It is the fisherman's headquarters. And tell the folks how nice those rooms are, Josh.
They're beautiful, John. I mean, as nice as it is around here.
Yeah, you open the hotel room, it's all natural wood, it's all beautiful, clean. You get bait there, you can get fishing tips there, and it's inexpensive. It's a perfect place to stay for the fishermen.
It is, and you're right on Chequamegon Bay. You're only a half-hour drive from the inland lakes. It's a great place to stay.
No, it really is. And again, it is called the
River Rock Inn and Bait Shop.
That is my favorite place to stay, folks. Josh Teigen guides Chequamegon Bay on a year-round basis. For more information, give Josh a call. That phone number is 715-813-0575. 813-0575.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
There's never been a better time to get a new R-Max than right now during the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event. Take advantage of our amazing deals on the entire Wolverine R-Max family of side-by-sides during the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event. You can now get as low as 3.99 APR for 84 months or up to $3,500 customer cash on your new Wolverine R-Max.
Hey Josh, I want to thank you again for being involved in the Fleet Farm Fishing Contest. You do it every year and we appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming up. It's been fun.
All right, buddy. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. Don't know where we're going to fish it, but we will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.